without my family in that moment, that day would have been a bad day.
Yeah, everyone's bad day is my bad day. But guess what? When my banja comes together, there are no bad days.
When you are there, you bring the shine. Banja washing powder, the family detergent.
This is Sun FM. It's 4 p.m.
Sun FM.
The news.
Hello and welcome to Sun FM Radio and TV News. The headlines. Ndola City Council Public Relations Manager Rebecca Mshota has announced that government has released a total of 27,068,729 kwacha and 28 ingwe under the Constituency Development Fund to the 4 constituencies in Ndola District. The clergy in Mapalo community, commonly known as Chipulukusu compound in Ndola district, have raised concern over alleged malaria deaths involving pregnant women and the aged in the area. Ruling United Party for National Development UPND Solwezi Central Member of Parliament Stafford Mulusa has called on the youth in the Kimasala ward to rally behind the candidacy of aspiring councillor Philip Tapula. In sports, Zambian winger Augustine Mlenga is among 8 players who have parted ways with South African Betway Premiership side Amazulu FC, according to reports from South Africa. Join me for the details shortly.
The news. 88.5 Sun FM.
With the news in detail, my name is Kaela Brister. Ndola City Council Public Relations Manager Rebecca Mshota has announced that government has released a total of 27,068,779 kwacha and 28 ingwe under the Constituency Development Fund CDF to the 4 constituencies in Ndola District. She said the Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development has disbursed over 6,767,194 kwacha and 82 ngwe to each of the following constituencies: Ndola Central, Chifubu, Bwana Mkubwa and Kabushi. Ms. Mshota stated that following the latest allocation, Ndola Central has received 17,422,323 kwacha and 3 ngwe. For the year 2025, Chifubu has now received 21,705,355 kwacha and 2 ngwe. Bwana Mkubwa 17,472,323 kwacha and 4 ngwe, and Kabushi 17,472,322 kwacha 86 ngwe. Each constituency has a total CDF allocation of 36.1 million kwacha for the year 2025. She said the funds are intended to support community development initiatives, including infrastructure projects, skills development programs, secondary boarding school bursaries, and empowerment loans and grants. Ms. Mshota reaffirmed Ndola City Council's commitment to ensuring effective and timely use of CDF resources in response to community-driven priorities. The clergy in Mapalo community, commonly known as Chipulukusu compound in Ndola district, have raised concern over alleged malaria deaths involving pregnant women and the aged in the area. A representative of the network of churches in Mapalo community, Bishop Bright Mutale, disclosed in Ndola that the clergy are worried with the high numbers of people dying in his community from malaria, calling for concerted efforts to curb the prevalence of the disease in the area. This came to light during the malaria sensitization program in Chipulukusu after some health practitioners at Chipulukusu Clinic disclosed that about 221 pregnant women and 280 people, the aged inclusive, have died from the facility from January to date. The health practitioners who sought anonymity also revealed that about 1,859 under 5 children and over 10,000 individuals were also in the said period diagnosed with malaria. This was revealed during a malaria prevention sensitization program organized by Jubilee Center, a non-government organization in conjunction with the United States North Point Christian School. The bishop has further called for quick response towards the fight against malaria.
So every day kushika abantu kumanda. This kingdom wapenda bretupera 280 per week. So church letu tulerusa abakalamba mulumye mu community era cyaro cyakula abakalamba tekishibe cyane kirimo tukuberero mutwakwesana tekitweshika abantu every day 10 so tulemira kama bugakwanisa mutwakwesana.
Meanwhile, Ndola District Health Director Lillian Nyendwa has refuted the figures given, citing that only pregnant women died in the said period, disclosing that only 4 pregnant women died from Mapalo Clinic and the cause of the death was not malaria.
First and foremost, we don't allow the facilities to give out information because we will ask them to check with us because we usually verify information, we triangulate information. You see what I mean? Yes. So for our system, because we transmit the same information to the provincial health office and then to the Ministry of Health headquarters with information that is verified. And that's how come usually we don't allow facilities to give us that information because it may not be verified. We review the deaths when they occur. So that is how we also get the data from Ndola Teaching Hospital. And that's how come I'm saying in this year we've only had 4 women died from Mapalo and none of them has died from malaria.
Ruling United Party for National Development UPND Solwezi Central Member of Parliament Stafford Mulusa has called on the youth in Kimasalawat to rally behind the candidacy of aspiring Councillor Philip Tapula. Speaking during a campaign rally held in the area, Mr. Mulusa, who is also serving as campaign manager, urged young people to support one of their own in the upcoming Kimasalawat by-election. He added that the UPND government is committed to improving social amenities in the ward, emphasizing ongoing development efforts in the area. Residents of Kimasalawat are scheduled to go to the polls on July 10th, 2025 to elect a new councillor. The seat became vacant following the resignation of former Councillor Bernard Kakinga. This is Sun FM Radio and TV News. We now take a break. After the break, sports news.
This is not just milk. It's Dairy Gold milk. It's farm fresh and it's delicious.
Welcome back. The news continues. Zambian winger Augustine Mlenga is among 8 players who have parted ways with South African Betway Premiership side Amazulu FC, according to reports from South Africa. Zamfoot reports that Amazulu opted not to renew Mlenga's contract along with those of 7 other players ahead of the 2025-2026 season. The 35-year-old forward had returned to Usutu in January 2024 for a second stint, having previously played a pivotal role during the club's memorable 2020-2021 campaign under coach Benny McCarthy, where they finished second in the DStv Premiership. Among others released are former Kaizer Chiefs and Mamelodi Sundowns defender Ramalwe Mfalele, goalkeeper Veli Mtotwa, and ex-Golden Arrows fullback Wade Joste. Meanwhile, Clement Jakuzi Mulenga is also set to leave relegated Forest Rangers when his contract expires at the end of this month. The defensive midfielder, formerly of Cabo Warriors, is expected to become a free agent and has reportedly attracted interest from 3 MTN Super League clubs. Clement Mulenga joined Forest Rangers in February 2024 after a year and a half spell at Cabo Warriors, which he joined in July 2022. Prior to that, he enjoyed an impressive run at Indeni FC, particularly during the 2021-2022 Super League season, scoring 5 goals, registering 6 assists, and contributing significantly in build-up play. To end the news, the headlines again. Ndola City Council Public Relations Manager Rebecca Mshota has announced that government has released a total of 27,068,779 kwacha and 28 ngwe under the Constituency Development Fund to the 4 constituencies in Ndola District. The clergy in Mapalo community, commonly known as Chipulukusu compound in Ndola district, have raised concern over alleged malaria deaths involving pregnant women underaged in the area. Ruling United Party for National Development UPND Solwezi Central Member of Parliament Stafford Mulusa has called on the youth in Kimasalawat to rally behind the candidacy of aspiring councillor Philip Tapula. Finally, in sports, a Zambian winger, Augustine Mulenga, is among 8 players who have parted ways with South African Betway Premiership side Amazulu FC, according to reports from South Africa. And that's the end of the news. On behalf of the entire Sun FM news crew, my name is Kyla Brister. Have a pleasant day.
The news, 88.5 Sun FM.
Oh, what a bad day. When everything is bright and golden. The sun is shining and the mighty morning. Without my family in that moment, that day would have been a bad day.
Everyone's bad day is my bad day. But guess what? When my banja comes together, there are no bad days.